We're Maxon. We're a Swiss-based manufacturer of electric drive systems and motion control solutions. I mostly brought some facts and fun insights about the company. I think we're going to be focusing on a panel discussion. We were founded in Switzerland. Fun story, to circumvent tariffs that have been imposed by the Swiss government for a German razor company to produce or be able to sell in Switzerland. That's the root of the company. We started going into electric motors, and one of the famous stories is our Mars rovers. There are today roughly 120 of our motors on Mars. It's actually pretty interesting enough. It's pretty hard to actually pinpoint down a number because you don't know how and which units went into flight. And we're doing lots of drive systems development, right? A lot of motors and gears and encoders are produced in-house. We're deeply vertically integrated, so we can squeeze these systems together into full-fledged actuation subsystems, like door drives, robotics actuators, bike drives, and this really gives us an edge when it comes to integration density, performance, and also costs. And we're using all our technology that you see on the left, where we have a wealth of experience from South Korea to Germany, to really build these highly integrated systems. And one of the challenges when you do such systems and robotics is that the context that such a system lives in is pretty broad, right? It goes from certification, electromagnetic immunity, battery design, regulations, supply chains, and so forth, that you all need to somehow build up and entrust your customers that you have this under control. And that's the challenge we're working with. To give you a little bit of feeling of how we think in robotics, how do we structure robotics, right? As we see in such events, robotics is super broad. And this is how we look at it. So we have surgical robots, where you need highly precise, sometimes very small end effector tools, but also high torque actuators that move the robot around before the surgery. We have industrial automation, SCARA robots that do pick-and-place applications, gantries, all sorts of mechatronic gizmos that are needed for manufacturing. We have the mobile robots, the humanoids, the quadrupeds that we're all too familiar with nowadays. We have warehouse automation, AGVs, ground vehicles, but also large storage and retrieval systems. So you can also imagine these are lots of gizmos and mechanical things that simply move, unlock some latches, or move something in and out. It's much more than driving around nowadays in a warehouse. And we also have space robots, harvesting minerals on moon, stuff like that, new space, low Earth orbit systems that sometimes even go into robotics, for example, for refueling other satellites, where you need manipulation. That's roughly how we structure the robotics system, or the ecosystem, and looking forward to the talk. Thank you very much.